Warfare invents itself constantly. Concepts that appear futuristic can become obsolete even before they're getting implemented. Yet, this is the risk that all military officers have to undertake. The ability to visualize, anticipate, and prepare for future conflicts, therefore, becomes existential for all of us, and it's not an option. And that's because, let me also say that the profession of arms is slightly different from other professions. In other professions, you actually practice your profession on a daily basis. If you're a lawyer, you're practicing law at the bar. If you're a surgeon, you're practicing on an operation table. You're an architect, engineer, you're practicing. Soldiers don't fight every day. They actually prepare for that ultimate day. And yet, they're not supposed to fail on that ultimate day because any failure in warfare can be catastrophic for a nation. So this is important for us. So preparation, clarity of thought, and intellectual honesty are the lifeblood of strategic leadership. Military leadership must take lessons from past and present to prepare for the future. Sun Tzu had said that if you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the outcome of hundreds of battles. When he spoke about knowing about the enemy and knowing about yourself, he was actually talking in the context before the warfare. But I think knowing the enemy and knowing yourself in the context when the warfare is already on, that is, I think, becoming more and more important. And probably in future, in a battle, not allowing the enemy to know about himself will become a battle-winning factor. That, I think, will be important. Major powers are modernizing their arsenals. Long-standing treaties have eroded, and regional tensions from South Asia to Korean Peninsula are driving new nuclear ambitions. Some states now signal the acceptability of nuclear weapons. This thin boundary between rhetoric and demonstration of actual capability is causing instability in the global nuclear domain. So Russia's pursuit of nuclear-powered systems such as Burevestnik or say even Poseidon, China's expansion of its nuclear arsenal, and President Trump's call for nuclear testing are some case in point towards this weakening of this particular part. To summarize the geopolitical trends, erosion of concept of sovereignty and territorial integrity that's being challenged, propensity to use force for attainment of political objectives, that's the second trend, and the third is dilution of nuclear trends. If you combine all these three trends, they doesn't augur well for global peace and security. So global geopolitics itself is in a kind of a state of flux with shifting alliances and security interdependencies. The future world could hence be more violent and a very, very unstable place.